If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Genshin Impact stream, Sunday stream. Orange may join us, I'm not quite sure. I think he may have passed out, but if he hasn't, we will maybe see him at some point tonight. Knowing him, he'll just get up and be like, oh my god, I need to get up. But I'm going to be playing, like I said, Genshin Impact. We're going to be doing the Raiden Shogun Act II storyline, and then from there may continue the chasms. Unless I get locked by another quest. We will see. But forward we go. Nom, 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 nom. Alright. So. Yeah, I'm sorry. Catherine. I'll have to talk to her. Alright, let's see. Where am I going? Of course I'm going here. I have to talk to the third Catherine. Orange has been raving about this quest, saying that it's really good. We will find out. Is Orange lying to me? No one knows.
Abyssosque.
Hey, Kath.
Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission.
Oh, has
and
it?
After careful consideration, we believe that
the Traveler would be the most suitable candidate, right?
Oh, thank you, Paimon. For once, you are right.
Indeed, as ever. I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help?
Of course. That's what we're here for, right?
Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the Yashiro Commission. Apparently, Rift Towns are attacking the roots of the sacred sakura nearby Mount Yogo in
oh
great
no!
numbers.
I will destroy them.
Towns? On Narukami Island?
Yeah.
Yes.
What if I've been there?
We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from.
Oh, I do.
But this time,
They come from
they are
underground,
attacking in alarming
where there's
numbers
a
with great
huge
aggression and a clear
bandit
target.
of evil
the
monsters.
Sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma.
See,
I
their
trust you
goal
are aware of
is
this
to make my
already?
life a living hell. They told me themselves. One popped out of the ground one day, and I was like, "Who are you?" And they're like, "We're a monster." And I was like, aren't you all monsters?" And they're like, "Don't say that." And they attacked me and tried to kill me. So I killed them instead. Hey, what were you saying? Oh, yeah. We'll just say, I believe I understand. Yeah, sure.
Good.
Why not?
Then you can see that this case is very urgent indeed.
Oh, is it?
Is the Tenryu Commission aware?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the Sacred Sakura's root system is vast and complex,
Is
and
it?
faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rift Town's attacks,
I see.
they are finding it difficult to defend against them.
Hmm.
Their main priority is to protect the civilian population,
Good for them.
so they are actively looking to cooperate with all other available forces to eliminate the monsters.
Oh, I'll
The
eliminate them.
Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission with their work. But so far, the combined efforts to combat the Rift Towns has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation.
See, I'm a bounty hunter, so of course I would say something like, "I'll send these booties packing."
You have our deepest
yeah.
gratitude. Your confident response puts me far more at ease.
I know.
I will mark on your map the areas where Rift Town appearances have been recently reported.
You do that.
I hope you won't encounter too much trouble overcoming them.
Probably encounter a lot of issues.
Before you can say Ad Astra Abasosk.
Actually, we would be back by now. Don't lie to them, Paimon. Don't lie to her. All right. Let's see. Where am I going? Oh, okay. It's on this island. That's good. I think this may be the fastest way. I'm not quite sure. Unless that was a... Oh my god. That lightning... Wait, what the heck? I sense a power within me. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. Is it up there? Where is this thing? It has to be up here. Oh, hi lightning. How's it going? How do you get up here? Aha! I have figured out the way. I think. Let's go up here. Excellent. Yeah, this way. We must get the item on the very, very top of this. What the hell is that up there? It doesn't matter. Let's go. Oh my god, I slipped off almost. Move out of my way. Wait, where is it? I don't think being on a rooftop is really safe in a lightning storm. Hey, where the hell is it? Am I blind? No, I went the wrong way. I'm slipping. Is it right here? It has. Yeah, it has to be right here. No, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Ah! Woo! That's close. Where the heck is this item? Is it really high up? I don't see it. Probably shouldn't get distracted on little things like this. Thought I must know. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it in here? Where is it? Hello? Oh, it's probably down below. There's an area below, right? Uh-huh. Of course it's down there. Up. I'm doing it. No! No! Shoot. I screwed this up probably. Time to crawl up a wall. Maybe I should just fly back down. Good, we're doing it. I'm coming after you. You better stay there. Better stay there. Oh, I'm gonna fall and she's gonna die. I'm gonna be really upset. Excellent. The hell? Oh! You idiot! Oh god. I'm gonna get her stuff killed. This is a bad idea. Son of a bitch! Killed her. Alright, let's try that again. I'm sorry. I'll bring it back to life in a sec.
Off we go.
Time to commit suicide part 2. Oh my god, that was dumb of me. Take your time. Da, 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 da. Aha. Alright. Nope. Where's the bigger one? Alright, where the heck? Oh, there it is. I must bring her back to life. Must bring her back to life. Hey, where are you? Bring back her. Ah, thank you. You are a kind soul. Alright, let's actually do the task that I'm supposed to do and stop screwing around and try to find random stuff that I need to get. Bum 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 bum. I see it. I see my destination. Is that a monster area? It doesn't matter. Monster. How dare they? Wait, these are new enemies. The hell are these enemies? Oh, they're dead enemies again. Wait, did I just put that up on the air? Oh, sick. He's so powerful, he can put things anywhere he feels like it.
Wheel of life.
What's that do you mean? New monsters, okay.
Opening box of a dead
Ooh!
matrix.
So, blah, blah. Say bye to your baby. Wait, he lived? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
I will have order.
Yeah, I have order. Oh, sick. Yeah, yeah, take that. Wait, where did he go?
Quake.
Ba, 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 ba. Finish him off.
Wow, there are so many of them. No wonder the Tenryou Commission needed help.
What the hell?
Traveler, you can take them.
Rise.
Good eyes. Chi-Chi, you're amazing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Let's light it up.
Hell yeah. Hey, Bush, how's it going? My day's been going pretty good. What the heck? Oh, hi, Raiden Shogun. Another day
Shogun?
of Genshin
Wait,
story.
no. Could also be A.
Wait, what
Oh,
did you say?
It's you two.
Could it be A?
It
Sounds
has
like a
been a
different
long
language.
time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
That was like
Okay,
Last
sounds
week.
more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
yeah. What are you doing here?
I'm making early preparations for what is to come.
How are you doing, Bush?
Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together,
Mhm.
I witnessed the way the world is today.
I know.
I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past.
Like,
Since
be
then,
human?
Every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Oh, that's
Makes
nice.
sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself.
Uh-huh.
Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia.
Hmm.
The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds.
So she's
I
gonna go
considered
kill
this
that.
matter worthy of my attention.
Worthy.
So I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you.
Let's see. Does it seem like a matter needs the Archons? Yeah,
if the
no.
Shogun,
That's
rather than
true.
I, were to discover them,
Archons don't need to be involved in any of this.
perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely.
Damn.
According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura.
Mm-hmm.
It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
What terrible
A
disaster.
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma.
Ooh. History
Everything
and past.
was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land.
Mm-hmm.
Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely.
Mm.
The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
Ooh, these monsters from 500 years ago are cool. I mean, terrible.
So you've heard of it too? That's
Yeah,
an
sure.
episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an
Not really.
excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
feel so safe when we're in Ace Company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kind of makes you feel invincible.
Uber
doesn't it?
powerful. What do you think I am?
Yeah. After we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria.
Sure. I think Conria is that like town or that area that Orange was talking about.
The sacred Sakura takes damage.
Oop, wrong way.
Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Okay, I'm going. Jamming. Pouty face. Why do I get pouty face? What did I ever do to deserve a pouty face? Wait, what's this? Do I need to do something here? Hello? 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 Look in the area. Look at this area. Why do I need to look in this area? Hey. Hey. Tell me. Oh god. Wait, what did I do? Oh no. This little arrow thing's confusing me. Oh, look at that. It's blood. Blue blood. Yes. Akadi is in the naughty room again. She may be out eventually. Who knows? I'll check up on her. Eventually. Blue marks. Hopefully it's not Chris's blood. Oh, I need that. What a coincidence. Oh, what the heck? Stop it. Stop it. You're knocking me into the water. Water.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
This stuff that's flowing
Roots.
out. Is it sap or something?
No, it's blood.
And how come it's glowing?
It's glowing blood.
Huh?
Ooh. Ghost.
What's this?
They're ghosts. Is someone injured? How terrible.
Could they be dead people?
Yes, they're zombies.
It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey.
Yes.
But why would they appear here?
I got
Let's
a pet.
search the area.
I got a pet
Perhaps
and a
we will
donut.
find out.
I like pets. They make me happy, and donuts do.
I
Also
can't
make
go
me
on
happy.
like this. Not when the other troops are counting
Nom,
on
nom,
me.
nom, 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 nom.
What happened here? Could you
Thank
tell
you.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm here to kill you.
Run quick while you still can.
Why?
The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them.
Actually, there is. You just run. Or
We will
I hit
defend
them with my sword,
Inazuma
and they die.
until our dying breath.
What monsters?
You don't know?
Of course not.
Inazuma is engulfed in darkness.
Oh, this sounds awesome.
Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path.
Oh my god, that's awesome!
Every last trace of humanity's existence,
Uh-huh.
I tell you. They'll devour it all.
I'm sure they will. Guess who's gonna stop them? Me. Because I'm a bounty hunter.
around here?
And I stop monsters that are deadly.
But they'll be back.
No, they won't.
Look, get
Kill
out of
'em.
here.
No.
Now.
No.
There's no time left.
Don't tell me what to do.
The Almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu.
Actually,
There
Shogun's
is
right
no
here.
one left to rely on but ourselves.
And me.
I don't know how long we can hold out for. But
Mm-hmm.
if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
I am your hope.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's the Shogun?
Hey, don't. I'm right here. I'm really good.
Please,
Yeah.
we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma.
I want to save
Only the
Inazuma.
glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness.
I could.
Please.
I
or
defeated the
whole
Raiden
of
Shogun.
Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground
Ah,
for the
I'm
beasts.
awesome.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
No, it's not. I'm gonna kill all these monsters. That's gonna be the real war.
But what do you mean? Shogun.
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace.
Yes, it
as
is.
you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters.
Oh,
Nor is there anything else here that
Raiden
could
Shogun,
threaten your
you
life.
ruined my fun.
What? But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere.
Until you died, and then
I
500 years
saw them
passed.
tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Damn, sounds terrible.
Calm down.
I want to shred this guy.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma.
I don't think she did.
Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity.
I mean, she is eternity.
Your Excellency, thank you, thank you.
No, thank me. I did everything.
With him.
He's just disappearing, you know. He doesn't need us anymore.
He's gone.
Bye-bye, guest.
Paimon
Bye-bye.
can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
Hey, you're not supposed to be
If
helpless.
I am
I'm
not
here.
mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land.
Mm-hmm.
The sacred Sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
I see.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes,
So cool.
that soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice.
Wait, 1,000 people got slayed
What he
here?
was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma.
Hey, why did I lift my hand?
500 years ago.
My hand hurt? It probably is. He mentioned that Raiden Shogun was absent. Of course she was absent. I would even know that. Oh, we're going to say it anyways, just to piss her off.
Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time.
And I abandoned them
Some
all.
were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria.
Ooh.
The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late. Otherwise, it would spread to all of Teyvat.
Huh.
But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat.
I see, I
I
killed
could
them all.
tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time,
That is tragic.
but I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last.
She did.
But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
I see. Is this the loss that this person... Oh, Miku, that's the fox lady mentioned.
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami
Hey,
and
Kitsu.
vanquish
How's it
monsters,
going?
I was helpless against
What the-
generations of time.
Yes, you could probably adopt me.
I cherished alive.
Even though I am like 8,000 years old. Oh, so sweet. Thank you. Oh, so cute. I have a sister too, a twin sister that's not here right now. She doesn't speak, but she just hangs out with us sometimes.
Now I
Like 90% of that stream.
I cannot fixate on the past forever.
How are you doing? Demon, you older than me. Oh, wait. Did you just call me? Oh, damn, you're older. Okay, that's what you meant. Yeah. I'm really old, I guess. I actually don't know if that's old in my time, or like or Foxian. I'm pretty sure I'm still like in my 20s or 30s. I don't know. Pretty old. Anyways, so you're no longer stuck in the past.
When
Okay.
I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations.
Yes.
Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also
Do you play
new
Genshin?
encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still
Oh, thank you. Thank you both, Kitsu and Kanashi,
all those who
for the follow.
sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for. is not the
Waifu.
identity
Look, I
that
found.
I
Aw,
once
so
strove
sweet.
for.
Wait. That's what being a human is all about. I have no clue what this actually means. I'm not human, so we're just gonna agree with this person.
As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes.
Cute little emote.
Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood on this land. Your noble souls now rest in this earth.
Oh,
I will never forget you.
I
and all that
won't
you
either.
did
Yeah,
for Inazuma.
yeah.
He's taking
I
all
will
this pretty hard.
crown them with my sword. I was dragged here by Sakura. Wait. I was gonna adopt you. Is that demon or is that damn? Or is that demon? Don't even. Saji. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I guess that would be the safe way of saying beam. Wait. Oh, I'm blank. Wait, am I sad? Oh,
Come on.
I'm sad.
Let's keep investigating
Here.
the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, Raiden Shogun. I'll do that. Let's go! Wait, why did I stop? Go. Oh. No, stop that. Oh, wrong button. Wait, why am I? Oh, whatever. So how are you two? Wait, why am I walking? Stop that. There's 3 of them over here? What the heck? Am I lazy? I'm actually very lazy in this game. I don't do anything except the story. Which I do want to like go around searching for all the cool stuff like oh, there it is. I need that. Wait, can I even get that? Oh, look at that. There's an invisible wall. Wait, what the hell's that? What's that noise? What's that noise? Up, Penveron. Bye-bye. Wait, can he get through that? Bull freaking shit. I will kill you. No, I did that
Wheel
wrong.
of life.
Ow, that hurt. What is he? What the hell? You can take a picture while you're or whatever. I'm gonna... Bye-bye. Ow, this is probably a bad idea. Ah!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Okay, there's the actual freaking force field.
Rise.
I will have order.
I will have order. Did I kill him? Oh, that was fast. Can I get through now? Hello? Can I get through now? What the F? Wait. Can I climb up there? Is there a way even up there? I'm going for it. This is gonna be a waste of time probably, but I'm doing it. Climbing stuff is so fun. Oh, hell yeah, you actually can. Interesting. Thank you.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, that was smart of me. Wait, what the heck just happened? Huh? Wait, what the hell? Interesting. I don't go quite on, but okay, let's continue. Getting sidetracked for no reason. There's another one. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? I'm failing. Oh no.
Expected there are a load of rift hounds here too.
What the hell is that? Is that a monster?
Leave them to me.
The hell's that thing? Am I supposed to do something with that? Ah, who knows?
Shine down.
Wait, what the hell? Wait, what? Why am I playing her? Only. Heck yeah. Cool. They like obliterate him. Bye-bye. What the heck? You can't. Wait, what the? Ah. I'm confused.
Expected there are a load of rift hounds here.
Oh, how sad you're dead. Bye-bye.
Leave them to me.
Gosh, you're so strong. That's awesome.
Illusion shattered.
Ninja vanished.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Bye.
Something seems wrong with A.
Is there? Yeah, are you feeling okay?
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish, vaporize them all in one go.
But she did do that.
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy.
Yeah, she's smart.
Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything.
Yeah.
If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
She had like an abundance of strength, I guarantee. She's a freaking god. She just wants to have fun. Have a little bit of a challenge. She just doesn't want to say that to us.
Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again.
No. Is that the same situation as before? Yeah, no, it's not. Oh god, no, it's another ghost.
Furuyama?
Who?
Is that you?
We'll say yes. Yep.
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon?
So
I
soon.
thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Yeah, that was 500 years ago.
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Hey, Paimon, I could hear your voice
Allow me to introduce
in my head.
Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea.
Ooh.
He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
I do not want to try that because I hate
Excellency, you
tea.
shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me. It sounds like the almighty Shogun has brought guests. I'm afraid I'm unable refreshments on account of the current
You
situation.
probably should be paying attention to this
But
guy.
please, sit and rest.
Oh, yeah, I'll rest when I'm
After
dead.
all, it's quite a mess out there.
What is?
What should we do?
Let's pretend that we are part of the 500-year war. Yeah, let's go along with what he said.
Yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there. It's pitch black and loads of people have been injured.
That was really rude of her to say. Pitch
So
black,
they have
like
fought their way
he
this
can't see.
far
She said
already.
something like that. I should smack Paimon in the head.
Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. So I decided to stay. And now the almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away.
You're right.
Imagine if
Time to
this
eat
was
an
something
airhead.
that even the almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
Oh. You only ate my pencil rubber. How come you're not packing them? Yeah, we'll start out.
People flee out of a desire to live on.
That's not
And the
true.
desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business.
This guy's
in life.
lying. They flee because I'm so strong. They just run away. But
And I have no
my eminent
regrets.
power, you know, hits
The
them in the
almighty Shogun
face,
often
and they're like,
speaks to
"Oh
me
my
about
god,
her
this guy's way too
dreams over
powerful."
tea.
Except I'm a girl. Well, she's a girl.
Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions
Sorry.
took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset.
You
Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer.
don't think he actually knows her.
One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever.
Actually, that's a really good.
Everything
That's
changes,
that's actually true.
fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have.
Okay, this guy
Seize the
actually is telling the
chance to
truth. This guy's
enjoy
like
it
a
while it
wise
lasts,
old man.
and have no regrets in the end.
I disregard everything I said about him. This doesn't fit the definition of eternal at all. Yeah.
So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful things in life, and have no reason not to be satisfied.
Actually, you should always be satisfied with your life. That's a super important
You
thing.
are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the almighty Shogun for the last time. What a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew.
Can you not see anyways?
But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago.
Damn, take that,
Once
Shogun.
this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh?
Okay. She's pissed.
Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea.
You. I don't want
The
any.
almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set?
It's not here. I kicked it.
I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in
No.
their hasty departure.
It wasn't them. It was me.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Thanks for going along,
Really?
Paimon. That's sweet of you.
It's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself.
I'm like, I know where to find the tea set. I kicked it on the floor. Guess I bend down and grab it.
I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
He didn't listen to anything I
Don't
just
worry
said.
about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No. your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
The war.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
I like how he's concerned about the Shogun.
Well,
The Raiden Shogun would just like to kill everyone in one
I'd
hit.
see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
Where should we go to find a tea set?
I don't know. Just look at the map. They'll probably point us to where we need to go. Oh, look at that. We have to go over here. Yay! Assume the tea set's going to be in some house.
Having a cup of tea isn't exactly.
We just asked a guard, hey guard, where's the
It's
tea
the
set?
traveler.
Up.
And the almighty Shogun. How
Hey.
might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
You're a guard.
I wish
Go
to
fetch me
borrow
some
a tea
tea.
set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh,
I'd be terrified
sure.
if the Shogun asked me
I'll
that.
fetch that for you right away.
I'd be like, wait, what?
Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately.
I'm a yes man.
And the
Yes,
tea
yes,
set.
yes, yes.
I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Yes, 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 yes.
Please, I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
Yeah, me and her have a date.
No.
Go
I'm
fetch
your
it.
humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Bye-bye.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Actually, I have 0 questions. You want to go on a date? Is it really? Oh, I'm asking if the tea master used to serve her.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too.
I
The almighty
I didn't want to
Shogun
ask her
he
that.
described didn't sound anything like you at all.
I
Because it
seldom
wasn't.
had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts.
Sounds just like her.
So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was
Oh,
also my sister, Raiden Makoto. He
Wait,
may well
what?
have had an inkling about there being 2 Raiden Shoguns,
I didn't know there's
but
2.
he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it.
Huh?
The philosophy of life that he shared with us
Like,
just
does she
now,
look like her?
that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Mm-hmm. Evil good.
Indeed, we did. It was the biggest difference between us.
I wonder if
In
we'll see her.
eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams.
Dreams are good.
The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
Oh, I like this new Raiden Shogun you're talking about. Persist. Dreams in the other world. Ambitions. Yeah, they're great.
similar, but not identical.
No, they are
When
similar.
You came
Don't argue with
charging
me.
into the plane of euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
This somewhat shook me.
Ooh, I shook even the Raiden Shogun.
seems like she was
I know,
right.
I'm awesome.
While I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on
Well,
beneath the
why do I look so
surface.
pissed?
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course.
I see.
Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
Yeah, with your puny
To
mind,
put it
Paimon.
simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at
Huh.
the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose
good
what it
question.
comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
It seems more in line with how humans view the world. Yeah, I don't understand it either. Actually, I do. That completely makes sense. Because when you look at the good, good will happen toward you.
Yes, it does.
Yep, she agreed.
I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions
Arcane
she
wisdom.
did. But in the last analysis,
Uh-huh.
Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one.
Hmm.
Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Also,
Do you
it sounds
feel
like
you're
a
starting to
an older
understand
sister
her
would do
better
something
now?
like that. I assume she's an older sister.
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity.
Hmm.
But now, I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
Almighty
Yay.
Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your excellency's use.
I don't see it.
It's quite
Is
beautiful.
this magical?
Thank you.
Are they insane? What are they talking
You are
about?
too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually
Aw.
pretty chill.
I'm so happy.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
I love when they like show like an item and they're like, oh, look at this item. And I'm like, what item? Obviously, you know, you're supposed to use your imagination, but I like to actually physically see the item, not pretend that the item's actually there. Oh, shoot. I never got that. All right. Time to fly over there. This would make it a lot easier to go over to this other spot. But wait. Do I need nope. Let's just jump. Whee! Wait, where am I going? All right. Straight. Oh, I see it. I think I see it. It better be on the top of this mountain. Wee, 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 wee. All right. Whee! Oh, I'm scared. Hey, Horn. I'm doing, obviously, the Raiden Shogun Part 2. Did you pass out? Or take a nap?
Yeah, I guess so.
So you're playing Genshin, and then all of a sudden, you weren't, I assume. Alright, what am I doing?
Hey, where'd he go?
I don't know where you
He
get.
wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Wait. Oh, the old man we're talking about. Okay. I'm gonna put it past him.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long.
Ah, that
As
makes more
was the
sense.
case with the memory we saw earlier.
I'm trying to get a tea set for this old man who's
So we
blind.
won't get to drink his tea? We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Hi, Mom, stop crying. I, for one, did not want to
information held in
eat the
ley
tea or
lines
drink the
is
tea.
complex and
I kicked it on the
disorderly.
floor, and we had to go get
The
some
fact
random
that
tea
we were
set.
able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
I guess I'll cheer her up. Cheer up, bye, Mom.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself.
What happens if I insult her drinking
The
or
tea is
making a
ready.
tea?
Please give it a try.
Do I have to? I hate tea.
So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
You don't need to. I understand.
You're right.
I'll pretend
But
I
the things
understand.
we've seen today have brought back many memories for
That's
me.
actually a really pretty shot.
I've been
The
reminded of many
I love the colors
people,
of the
too.
trees.
Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. Back Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic,
Okay,
if I may.
yeah, sure, why not?
The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saiku, they also took Makoto away from me for good.
We've never seen a picture of her sister, right? Makoto?
Yes. She went to Conria alone.
A little bit.
Without telling me.
I assume she looks like
Unlike
her.
me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past,
They do look very
I
similar.
was always
Okay.
the one to face them in her stead. But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening,
So, I assume her sister is older than her, right? I was just assuming that Makoto.
They're kind of twins.
Oh, okay. So they have like long hair. Well, the other Makoto has long hair with blue, purple. I don't know. I consider it blue hair, but maybe it's like violet or something like that. And same color eyes and all that. Like, okay. I don't know if like one maybe had like a little bit shorter hair or a lot shorter hair.
Makoto was more of a peaceful person, but A was much more
Aggressive.
damage.
Yeah.
She was a warrior.
Yeah, I got the vibes of that, both of them, which is interesting. Yeah, she is
Yes.
already dead.
it was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there
Maybe.
and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely and brought it back to Inazuma.
That's quite a story.
Yeah.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
So was she a god back then? The Raiden Shogun? Like her and her sister? That confuses me a little bit.
They shared the title of god. Makoto had the gnosis, but I performed the dirty deeds.
So how the heck was Makoto killed if she was a god? Like, was she that much weaker than her sister?
Well,
Or did another god kill her?
so remember what she said. The event 500 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Conria.
This is the thing you talk about, right? That there's like a mystery kind of revolving around this? Okay.
So later we learned that all of the 7 gods were summoned to Conria. So that means that Makoto, she was technically the one holding the gnosis, so she was the one called.
Right.
She left and did not let A know.
So she could have been protecting A because maybe A would have been killed also, theoretically. I guess it is a
Potentially.
thing. Yeah. I
Problem is we don't know.
okay, so this is one of the things you talk. Okay. Now this is interesting because I mean, because she's supposed to be like thousands of years old, like her, I assume, and her sister. Correct?
All of the gods are thousands of years old. Yes.
Some of them were killed potentially in that event. So a new god form was like a new body or whatever you want to call it, like reincarnation was enacted to some of them. Am I correct on this? Or
No.
like if they were all killed, like obviously her sister was killed. Like who else was? I'm curious if there was like others killed that were gods.
A's sister is the only real casualty of the disaster that we're aware of, besides anyone else.
Okay.
However, other gods, there is one other god that disappears at that time, but is not dead.
Okay. Because I'm also curious on like the new one. Like I haven't done the storyline obviously, but the Sumeru god is very, very young, and I didn't know if it was like if she was supposed to be like less than 500 years old just because of that. You know, like
She is 500 years old.
okay, so her original could have been killed. Well, like the previous version of her, theoretically, right?
Something like that.
Okay. I guess I will know.
You're on the right track, but it's not there exactly.
Okay. I assume that's something I would find out in Sumeru.
Yeah.
Okay. I figured it's more spoilery aspects of Sumeru.
But it's so interesting on the different perspectives we see, which like we still haven't even asked Venti about what he did during the Conria.
I was about to ask, like, how old is Venti? You know, supposed to be.
So all of the Archons that are here currently know about the Conria disaster because all 7 gods were summoned.
Okay.
I think maybe the Tsaritsa from Snezhnaya might be the only one that might not be, but I would need to double check that. But Venti is all of the gods are as old as the Archon War itself, which is thousands of years ago.
Yeah, that was the other thing, because there was like 2 events. This one and that other. Was it Cataclysm? Not Cataclysm.
No, Cataclysm.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I feel like it's not the catastrophe. I can't remember how.
No, Cataclysm was correct.
Oh, Cataclysm was correct. Okay.
Yeah. No. So, in Zelda they had the Calamity.
Yeah, and it's funny because like the Calamity I think is also in Final Fantasy 14. I think we talked about this, but it is just funny. Yeah, that term.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, at the end of time, theoretically, what's supposed to happen in these events, if I'm correct. I assume Zelda's similar. Like the end times was supposed to happen in the catastrophe, but it's a portion of the population died or something like that, or at least a big event happened during that time period that caused massive change to the future
It was
or
more
present.
that almost everyone was defeated.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess in that area.
Yeah. The Ganon rose up. Calamity Ganon rose up.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of the heroes were killed, and a lot of the soldiers were killed. Link almost was killed, and he was put into a regeneration chamber, which took 100 years for him to recover from his wounds because he almost died.
Okay.
And so Breath of the Wild takes place 100 years after those events. Which is why Breath of the Wild is not as interesting as a lot of other games, because most of the important story happened 100 years ago. And you're just kind of uncovering what happened 100 years ago.
The other Zelda games, like A Link to the Past and all that, did that event happen prior to this, or was that an event that happened after those games? I actually don't know the timeline of Zelda games.
Breath of the Wild is supposed to happen at the end of all timelines, kind of.
Okay.
So it's at the end of. So there's 3 branching timelines for Legend of Zelda, and they say that Breath of the Wild is like the end of all of them, but yet that doesn't really make sense because each of the timelines are so vastly different.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
So yeah, the events that happen in that game are still after everything else that has happened.
Right.
Also, that's kind of surprising too. What she just said. She's like, "What? A giant tree just showed up out of nowhere?"
Yeah. So this tree is 500 years old then, theoretically. right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even catch that until you said that. Yeah, that makes sense at least, but it doesn't. Like, why? Appeared.
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kind of beyond
And the
Paimon's
disaster
level.
in Inazuma is different than the disaster in Conria.
Oh, really? Okay. Also, Paimon would say something like that. She's dumb. Simply put, Makoto.
Yeah, basically the
It's here.
disaster in Inazuma was just that there were monsters all over the islands, attacking civilians and the ley lines where
Okay.
magic is pouring from.
Oh, like the thing that we're attacking, the things that the blue things, like the sap looking thing, which is different.
Yeah,
Okay.
essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was just terrifying because they're trying to attack the source of magic, and
That's fair.
the
Yes.
gods weren't there.
She had
Right.
such a great love for this
was in
land,
Conria,
and for its
A was
people.
trying to find her.
Right.
In this respect, I still do not compare to her. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
This is also why she locked herself in that thing that
The plane of euthymia.
yeah, because of she couldn't deal with the grief, I assume. Because I assume this happened around that time, or where she locked herself in euthymia. I don't know this 100%. I just assumed she did.
So each of the twins of Makoto and A have a different aspect of all things. A thinks of eternity. A is the Raiden Shogun as we know her.
Yeah, right.
She
Yeah.
thinks of eternity, an eternal stasis of Inazuma of what it currently is. But Makoto understood infinity of the future and everything moving forward.
And she had hope for it. Oh, you know.
And she had hope for the
yeah.
future, of course. So that's why Makoto was the better leader, and I was just the better warrior.
Right. They always say that warriors can't, or are a lot of the times really bad leaders. And this is kind of an example of that.
And then also we learned that A was scared of erosion, which is a problem that what's his name? We learned about that during the second Zhongli quest with Ajdaha.
Okay.
And living forever doesn't last. Like,
Right.
when you live for long enough, everything start to erode. So her attempt to not erode with the passage of time was to place her consciousness into the sword
Okay.
and basically allow her body to be the puppet of the Raiden Shogun.
Right. That makes sense. I know the pain of separation too. Well, yeah, that makes sense. That's actually an interesting parallel between the Traveler and her, because they both have twins.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person,
Have you seen my brother before? Oh yeah, I guess you.
Brother. I had heard that you were looking for your
it's so
family.
interesting how getting to
You
see
mean to
everyone's different
say
perspectives
that
of
he
the
was
brother.
somehow involved
Yeah.
in the Conria disaster?
But God, the big
Based on
lore
what we've
dumps they
learned
gave
so
during
far,
the most recent
it
quest.
seems so.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
they referenced something
I
that
wasn't
they
there
brought
for
up
the
at
whole
an
thing.
event like
By the
2
time I
years
arrived,
ago.
the
Oh.
worst of
And
the
they
fighting
never,
was already over.
never ever mentioned
And
that
also,
Again.
And so
my
I thought that they
mind
were just
was
going to sweep it under
consumed
the rug and
entirely
be like,
with
no,
the
we're
plight of
bringing it back. And I'm
Inazuma
like, oh my gosh.
and the fate
Oh,
of
sick.
those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, that's a shame. But it can't be helped, I guess. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea,
Hmm.
let us honor the Tea Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
I like how when you play the Raiden Shogun in this quest,
Very well.
Paimon like
Based on my investigation
just asked
so
her,
far,
Paimon's
I
like,
believe
why
this next
didn't you
pack of
one shot
monsters should be
everything?
the
She's like,
last.
I'm just reserving my energy. I thought that was kind of funny. Because I guess theoretically the Raiden Shogun could like kill anybody if she wanted to, like instantly.
I mean, yeah.
Funny little
It's
moment.
really interesting when you think about the power of each of the Archons.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Venti is more powerful than he ever lets on. Rukadavada, the Dendro Archon, is literally omniscient. Well, knows literally everything and everything that's going on at the same time.
Huh, interesting. And yeah, the Raiden Shogun, of course. Supposed to be like ridiculous. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Yep. Wait, I screwed up. Get off this rock. Can I hit something? Oh my god, I did not mean to take a picture of that. Ridiculous. Can I interact with this thing? Lightning thing?
Oh, that is part of a world, not a world quest, but a world puzzle.
Oh,
you
I
go
see.
under the ground, and that's where you come out.
Oh, all right. That's not the thing I'm looking for then.
No.
Wait a second. What's that open? Where's the other one? I know you're the last one. Where the hell? Whatever. Let's see. Ooh. Hey, Tabby, how's it going? Thanks for the raid.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I saw you playing Genshin. Are you in the Sumeru storyline? I think I thought you were. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Ah! I wasn't paying attention!
Order guide you.
Let's light it up!
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Bop, 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 bop.
I'm going in! Get out of here!
Solidified.
Die, die, da, 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 da. Gimme.
Get out of here!
The hell? Oh. Let's get you alive.
Go.
Da, 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 da.
Stabilize. This is
Doing dailies and a bit of the cryo story.
Sino story.
Or Sino. I don't know who that is. I assume that's a new character.
Sino, yeah, is one of the new characters in
Off
Sumeru.
we go!
Okay.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Heck yeah. Bye-bye. Hoping I'm doing this right. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. What is this?
Oh, that's the sakura bloom. If you hit it with electro energy, it will produce a flower.
Oh, of course I'm following the fake blood. I call this. Ah, I can't. Aha. Whee! That's good. I'm actually in the Inazuma area. Yeah, and I'm doing
Second Raiden Shogun quest.
yeah. So I haven't got to Sumeru yet. It leaves with lead electro. I will definitely do that next time I see one.
Once again,
Thank you.
please leave them to me.
Hey, are you sure you're all right? You're scaring us.
No, she's scaring you. I'm not scared.
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
And she's ridiculous. Like, she's so freaking strong.
There is no escape.
It's actually pretty interesting that you like fight by yourself with her. I think it's kind of cool.
Shine down.
Ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Oh, that thing.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
What?
I was doing a daily, and I saw like, ooh, I think I need to interact with it, but I'm in the middle of the daily, so I'm gonna interact with that later, and then I'm trying to find out where that was, and I don't remember where it was.
Get me out of this. Oops, not that one.
Threats.
Ah, ba, ba. Huh. I'm like, I'll step in. I'll help you out.
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
Don't force it. Huh. This is weird seeing her like weak.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it.
It's
Just
not.
take a breather and get your strength back.
Welcome to
We'll deal with the
Paimon 101.
monsters. Look, that's the same light again.
Time for another memory lane. Whee!
Where am I?
Huh.
Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too.
Yes, she is.
Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
Oh, that makes sense.
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us.
Huh.
If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
I find it
So
interesting
that's
that like they would like
how
defend her
Samurai
when she could just defend
understood
herself a lot of the
visions, huh?
times.
Yeah, but like, What higher honor is there to defend your god and using the strength given to you by them?
No, that is true. That's very true. So full of hope.
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair.
And also remember
but now
that
we've found
all of
you.
these guards
You're right here with
fought
us.
these beasts to their
Just
dying
the sight
breath.
of you appearing before
True.
us once more has reignited the hope
Yeah.
in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
And remember, they died waiting
Everyone
for their
on
Archon
me.
to come and help them.
That is also true. Yeah, that's actually like a tragedy in itself.
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Yeah, I can watch my back. And then I die like instantly.
Protect the almighty Shogun!
Wheel of life.
I'll just bring another god here to the fight. Oh, you have like 0 health.
Somebody made a joke of there's an anime where somebody was like, "Why do you always pretend like you're superior?" And he's like, "'Cause I am superior."
Oh, Zhang Li.
Made a joke of Greater Lord Rukudabado, the Raiden Shogun, and Venti. All of them looking at him like, "Why do you acting like you're superior?" He's like, "I am."
Oh, very true statement though. That's awesome. Oh, there's 2 of them. Where the hell is the other one? Wait, what the hell? Why am I stuck in something? Oh, I am stuck in something.
You don't have to worry about fighting the ones they're fighting. Just fight the ones inside of your own bubble.
Oh, one of these things.
Everybody stand back.
La 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 la. Oh, he hurt me.
Stabilize.
Ba ba ba.
Order guide you.
All right. Bye bye.
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
Heck yeah.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
You fought phenomenally.
She does
It
seem a
was
little
truly
sickish or something.
awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back, and when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Yay.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the
This
monsters'
quest is really
advance.
depressing because
We cannot afford to let them get any
A
further.
lot of people died.
Oh
We are
yeah.
brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
Yeah, they died waiting for her. So, or them.
They died hoping their god would return.
Did they know it was?
For no one to shoot.
Yeah, I know. Did they know it was 2 twins or like twins, or did they always think it was one god? Do you know?
They mentioned that during the original Archon quest,
Mm-hmm.
or the where no, they were one and the same. So when the Raiden Shogun fully went in and became the leader, they always referred to the Raiden Shogun as the Raiden Shogun. It's just they always thought of Makoto as that, and then A just was that as well. Since they're twins, nobody really even thought of there was a change.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it.
To us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Oh. Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Heck yeah.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
Promise to
It was
yourself.
both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments.
Yeah.
The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now, and that's what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon, and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient, and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then, let's move on.
I do think
It
it's
looks calm on the outside,
Oh.
but Paimon bets her emotions must
There's
be
a
all
little bit more
over
dialogue.
the place right now, huh? She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up.
yeah, that's the. Oh, okay. I think I know what's going on.
Are you feeling unwell again?
What do you think is going on?
She's having an inner conflict with herself.
I can't move it.
Because I was trying to figure out what was wrong with her, but
It looks
that
like
would make sense.
Let me put it this way. Have you ever watched the movie Tron Legacy?
It's
No,
more
but
serious than I thought.
What? You never watched the new Tron movie?
no, but I have seen some of the music and I freaking love the music. And the visual effects, obviously. But no, I mean, I know it's about, I think I wanted to see the first one, and I just never got around to seeing the first one again, because, you know, it's been so long since I saw Tron, the first one. But I do know it's, I think, like, his son goes to find his father, and there's a conflict, because his father doesn't want to leave that area, or, you know, the world. I think that's, like, the idea of what I got, of what the Tron Legacy was supposed to be.
Okay, well, the reference is going to be lost on you then, so never mind. I was just going to say that the story of Tron Legacy and the story of this Arkham Quest have some similarities. Oh,
yeah, what I was going to say earlier was, it's really interesting. I don't know if it's like a Japanese thing or something beyond Japanese, but like Final Fantasy dives into this too. That wait, did you play 7?
No.
Okay. Did you hear? Do you know what the live stream is?
Yes.
Okay. The live stream reminds me of this story, how the life is in the roots or the memories, and they could hold, you know, just basically the past, or protect the. I mean, obviously, I don't know if this source, like the roots, could actually protect present. I know the life source has the potential of protecting the planet if the planet is in danger. But
so, the tree Irminsul is responsible for all magic in Tevat. And
okay.
the ley lines, which are the roots of Irminsul, spread out throughout the entirety of the planet. So, and the ley lines do have physical breaches in areas, and that's where they're attacking. And Irminsul is the memory of the world. It's kind of what gave Lord Rukkhadevata her power, was that her consciousness was connected to Irminsul, so she had the memory of the world.
Okay.
So it's what allowed her to be basically omniscient.
Okay. Interesting.
That'll be important when you get to Sumeru.
Oh, because they have to deal with plants and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I say, do you need to take a rest?
No need. She is calling me. The time has come. Can you help me walk? I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All right.
Why? What's in there?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
Wait, in Tron Legacy, does the son or whatever he is he called by his father? And they have to face the, or is it the vice versa?
So,
not...
a program that his father created called Clue.
Okay.
His job was to help create the perfect system.
Uh-huh.
And while Clue and his father were working together, something changed, and the father's vision for what the perfect system could be changed.
Okay.
And Clue was not changed with it.
All right.
It's hard to really explain because Tron Legacy's story was kind of weird. all I can say is that if you'd watched it, you might have understood it a little better. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
Fair.
Narukami, please.
Okay, I am in the wrong spot then. Something below this? Oh god. Hey me. How's it going? I don't know if I went the right way. I see. Wait, what the hell? Okay. I need some electro thingy, I think. Let me in! Wait, what the hell? Did I do that wrong?
Oh, first off, that's not the room you need to go in. I don't think.
Why does it say I need to go in there? There's a little thingy.
Oh, then there should be a plant nearby. Oh yeah, no, that is there. Never mind. There should be a plant nearby that you can pick up.
It's not this thing, I assume. No. Ooh, have I not discovered that? What the hell?
Guess not.
I'll check up here. Maybe it's some other spot that I'm. There's a bug. What's this?
Collectible.
Maybe it's up here. Is this it? What the hell is this lightning stuff?
I'm not seeing it yet.
What is this? Oh God! I slipped. Oh wait, there's a random treasure chest. That's sick. What was that?
It's a bear.
That was scary.
Or it's a tanuki, I think, or something like that.
Is that it? That tree thing over there?
Yes, that is the statue thing.
Oh God, am I gonna make it? Okay, woo, I did. Okay, I see. All right, cool.
When stuck on a
We're finally
Very deceitful.
here. The entrance should be nearby.
What the hell? Okay. A gate.
Whoa, where'd the Torii gate come from?
Are you alright?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm about to put an end to it all.
Bye, Tebble.
Thank you for rating, Tebble. You have a good night. Bye.
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
Yeah.
It looks like she
So does that make sense?
will no longer allow me to
Yeah.
do with this
At
body
least I picked them.
So
as I please.
when she saw her
What are you
Makoto
talking
die, she
about?
took her
And
consciousness
who
and
is
brought it
she?
here.
Makoto?
Okay, yeah. I think I remember saying that too, so that makes sense. And in order to move on, she has to deal with this.
Follow me.
Where are we go?
She does have to deal with something from her past. I will leave it at that.
Paimon. She almost made me spit out my water.
Paimon's dizzy. Where did
That's
we get sucked into this time? Whoa,
literally and figuratively.
this
Ha ha
place.
ha ha. Looks like the plane of
Look,
Themia.
look over there. It's another A.
Okay, so that's the test.
We meet again, traveler. This body
No.
is an
Oh, no, it's
assistant
not.
to the one within, but it is also the
No, that's the
guardian of the
puppet.
rules.
Yeah, I just
Should
realized
the
that.
one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait, Paimon knows that voice. Is that the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are
Yeah.
both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted
So yeah,
by the blade
it's a protection
alone.
against erosion so that eternity can always exist.
The atmosphere in here
Actually, that
just
makes
took a turn
a
for
lot
the
of sense.
worse.
Because it keeps true to their theme.
Are you alright now?
Mm-hmm.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Yeah, I think you mentioned this before. Technically, Horn mentioned this.
Has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this. It's a bit extreme.
I also,
Hey,
she
Shogun
did
with
mention
the
this
Shogun.
during
She
the
does, actually.
first
Never
Raiden Shogun
that
quest.
day.
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something?
Pack it through. What the? Let's see. Hey, is there someone who leaves herself to escape routes?
Both just want the best for Inazuma.
She's all sad.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. You wish to make yourself my enemy?
Yes.
I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
It's really interesting because
In
the
end, even the proud and mighty
puppet-
Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced.
oh, I have you pause this thing. Yeah, I guess it's,
Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood
the
and
puppet
filth, never shall it shine as brightly
is
as
like
it once
cold and scary looking, while A doesn't feel cold.
Inferior.
This is interesting.
Illusion
Like
shattered.
she seems like determined, but not cold. Jesus.
Inazuma shines
One
eternal.
is cold and resolute. The other is firm and understanding.
Yeah, yeah.
There is no escape now. Inferior.
It's an interesting fight.
Also, doesn't
Insolent.
Raiden Shogun just play really fun?
Oh, I love her playstyle. She's freaking amazing.
The eye sweeps the lands.
Yeah, it's
Illusion
crazy.
shattered.
She works with both the
Now you shall
DPS and
perish.
sub-DPS, and it's
Sakura
wonderful.
blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch black rain.
She's just freaking stop regenerating.
The
Stop that.
flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered.
But don't worry, you only have to fight her 500 more times.
Oh shit.
Oh, you think I'm joking?
Your verdict is decided.
Yes.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I don't want to hear this.
Weak.
Holy shit, she's strong now.
You can also press B to open your items and go to your food.
Oh, interesting. Did not know that. Where is my food? Is there? Actually, what food makes me buffer? I think it's this thing. No,
Use the golden soup. It's near the bottom. It's called Adeptus's Temptation.
near the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Golden soup.
Oh, it's near the middle. Sorry.
This thing? No. Is it one of these pots? No.
It's the one with the golden background. But you were hovering over it for a second.
One of, oh, it's not these though. I must have not even realized it when I golden.
It is those.
Oh, it is one of these things.
Yeah, so there's Adeptus' Temptation, and there's Delicious Adeptus' Temptation. Delicious Adeptus' Temptation is a little bit better.
And we have a lot more. I'll eat.
Insolent.
You ate it, now you're stronger. But yeah, no, Raiden Shogun is a lot harder.
All right. The hell? Oh god, why am I falling in that? Oh, that's about you. Okay, I see. The hell is she?
Oh wow, nice! You picked the right one.
Oh, I got lucky? Hell yeah!
Yeah, there were multiple illusions, and they were, and you just happened to choose the right one. You got an achievement for it.
Hell yeah! Might as well use a little bit more. See ya.
Shines eternal. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall
God,
never
Raiden
be
Shogun is
another.
so much fun. That's why I like
Never.
it.
For the
But
rest of
I'm
time.
debating whether I want to use my Raiden Shogun as DPS or if I want to build Sino and use him as the main DPS whom I'm building with Nanda.
I think I know how to beat her, but I don't know 100%.
Just keep beating her.
Now
Ah.
you shall perish, strike dead.
I guess you thought I was joking.
There is no escape. Euthymia
Got her.
crumbles before.
Have you finally defeated her?
Hopefully. Figuring you have to hit her really freaking hard.
It appears your
So she
martial
cannot recover.
prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
Well, she is Raiden Shogun.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Yes.
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
What will happen to Inazuma at that time?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learned to trust them.
Yeah, everyone does look to the Raiden Shogun
I
for hope.
understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
Ah.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
I'm like, Sorry. The Paimon. Honestly, that's freaking brutal. That would freaking, that would just suck. And I meant she's not wrong.
Looks like we got kicked out.
To eternity, this is nothing. This battle.
Oh, what do we do?
But to their
Just gonna
return.
leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever?
I mean, yeah, sure.
It's making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still...
This cannot be the only way.
Oh, this isn't the end. Don't worry.
Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has
God,
a
I got my
history of
tissues
rushing
ready.
into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
Actually, I did think of that. That's pretty smart of Paimon to bring up because, yeah, if you fight for, I don't know, 100 plus, 1,000 plus years, you may just forget what you were fighting for. Hopefully, you want to. You know, she's determined not to. That's why she's fighting. But this is an interesting question.
Yeah, our work here isn't done.
Yeah.
We should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight? Can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't fail Paimon now.
It fails Paimon all the time.
Maybe if we both ram into it at the same time really, really hard.
Yeah, we just need to talk to Miko.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her.
Wow. You would. I didn't.
Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm plane thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. All right, up the mountain we go.
Or teleport. Or instant transportation. Yay. Those are fun too. Yay, my favorite fox lady.
Someone's not in the best of moods.
Huh.
Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you.
Sure.
I hope you realize how lucky you are.
I am very
if it was
lucky.
anyone
It's
else,
not
I don't
inaccurate.
think I'd have the patience to
Yeah.
keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
I smile when I look at you.
You're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Picking
She
my
does have
turns
nice
of
lips.
phrase.
She
The
does.
sheer audacity.
I actually like her hair a lot too.
True.
Come on,
And
get
ears.
to the point.
The fox ears.
Yeah, something really big's happened. It's she.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable.
Oh, yeah,
Presumes
just a
her
moment.
sheer will
Okay.
can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now?
The duel is more serious than anything.
Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
You did.
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
Uh-huh. You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like?
Huh. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't notice any difference.
Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
Huh. All right.
Alright, made it just in time.
To the entrance. Da, 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 da. The entrance is so far. Wait, where are we going? Wait, what? Oh, I was tricked. It's underneath or something.
Yeah, just you yourself off the side of the mountain.
Oh no! No!
Crew! Silver! Oh.
Okay, admit to it while you have energy, don't just like...
I didn't notice till the last second.
Good job.
Yeah, now I have to go. I'll be back, Miko. Need to resurrect my dumbass. Alright, let's try that again. Without the death. Alright.
Brilliant maneuver.
I know, I thought that was excellent timing.
Remember, watch your energy this time. Don't.
Yes,
don't
I will. Further down. Oh. I was actually a little worried that was not going to be open.
Now then,
Once
I
you
always
pass through
have
those
my
barriers,
ways.
usually
It's
they go
just a
down
question of
for
how
good.
crafty I need
That's
to
good to
be.
know.
To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
Nice.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Yeah, Paimon.
Yes,
Use your
no
brain.
need to try and
Really
understand
simple.
it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, Paimon, stay here then. You two can go in.
I wish I could go in by myself. But in your dreams, you're not.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
Paimon's had it up to here with both of you. Fine. Paimon's coming too.
Well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way.
Yay.
I say.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Okay.
Well then, the door is open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands.
Like that word.
For my sake and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Well. Oh, that's a really cool shot.
Miko, you better know what you're doing.
No. We will not
That's
fail.
enough chatter.
We will not
Get
fail
to
you.
work.
Ooh. Special cutscene.
The music is so good.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Yeah, that was freaking nice.
That was such a good cutscene.
It's a really good cutscene.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
All these years, what? 3 years?
This
5?
is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established.
I knew time. It's like a
Your
hyperbolic
will
time
today
chamber.
is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not
They've
once
been
have you
fighting for
lost,
500
and never
years.
have you shown the slightest hesitation.
Jesus.
Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler.
Fighting for 500 years, that's just nuts.
No,
Can
that's
you imagine
ridiculous.
Just non-stop fighting for 500 years.
No, because I would be dead after the third hit. No, that's ridiculous. That's insane. But it makes sense. I mean, she is like arguably the strongest, or one of the two strongest people in this like world. You know. So you're gonna put an end to this.
I'm going to be the start of
two of the
something
strongest
new.
Archons.
Like Zhong Li obviously is like the other one who's debatably as good as her. And we don't know 100% which one's actually stronger, so. Holy shit, what the hell?
And turn day into night.
Shit!
And the will they demanded.
Yeah, this is the weekly boss fight.
Minds and crush dreams.
Oh! Whew. The music.
I will endure forever.
It's so good.
Where am I? Oh god. What the sick? Oh shit. Wait, oh I lived. Wait, what the hell? Like I should have been dead from that.
So when that hit happens, there's a rock you can break, and it'll provide a shield.
I noticed that in the middle of the ring. I was like, oh, I'm too late. Are you immortal in this fight?
Yeah, they kind of just make it so you don't lose.
Yeah, I was like, I should have been dead from that.
You can jump
Oh,
over those waves.
I just noticed that as I, well, I might as well not kill myself just because I'm immortal. Oh god, I'm dead. Again. 2 deaths.
Shine down.
Oh, interesting.
This is
That's
the
such
end.
a cool boss fight.
That's a really cool boss
You
fight.
have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit.
Got your tissues ready?
But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me.
The sword.
To encourage me.
Yeah.
I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly
I that's why I laughed.
in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Hello, A.
And
greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Makoto?
I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me.
But... you never mentioned this to me.
Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness.
Did you know what was about to happen in Conria?
I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way.
Don't look down on me.
See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
rather big cutscene.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
Yeah, no, that was really nice.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
Okay. I saw wonderful things inside the space, like you. The time was moving forward and backward at the same time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
Oh, went silent for a second.
Yeah, I guess they forgot the bug.
Without the sacred Sakura,
I know.
Inazuma would
How
likely
dare
have
they?
been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura.
I know, that was
to me,
rude.
it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness. But unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
I'm on your
The
brain.
sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
Yeah, me.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today.
It's awesome.
And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
Perhaps this is what Shogun meant by.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside, so it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
Hey, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day.
Yes, Makoto was brilliant.
I just planted a seed.
Your will and her were both indispensable.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing.
No, it's not amazing. The final act might be a simple one. Yes. Damn, I'm talking a lot.
I just wish they were actually getting to talk.
I know. That's why I was like, it's because of the cause and effects ended up in a bit back and forth.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing.
That's nice word.
Great minds think alike, I wonder, does that qualify me to maybe take the position of Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's
the face of
worth.
I'm done with your shit.
Exactly. I will cut you right now.
There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
Out of those challenges, where there'll be born new opportunities.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yay! Oh, I thought that was the end.
The March for Ari. Yes, that's the end of the quest.
I'm waiting for like that little title. Yeah. No, I don't want. No. Okay, sure.
That was it.
They're not gonna give a little. No, I hit the wrong button.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them. Abolishing the Sakoku decree has a myriad of implications. It would be folly to say that it will be all positive, and there will be no negative repercussions. For example, I can foresee the outside world posing a threat to Inazuma's businesses. These are the issues that I must work to solve.
Hey,
So
you're
the
thinking about this all so
Sakoku decree is the
conscientiously.
storm that
I've only got as
made
far
people
as
not be able
wondering
to
whether I'll
visit
be able to
Inazuma.
sell entrance tickets to the
Oh,
Grand
that makes
Narukami
sense.
Shrine in the future.
Honestly, Miko. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma. But Makoto's gaze was always fixed on the people of Inazuma. I always assumed it was because that was her duty. But now, I see that hers was a gaze full of delight and hope. It was not just a duty, but a joy too. She loved humanity very dearly.
If the people of the past deserve the god's attention, then so do the people of the future.
Indeed. No longer will I ignore their passions and dreams. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inaz. To put it bluntly, it was constant torture, with no end in sight. Faced with an endless battle, I had to remain focused at all times. Had my concentration lapsed for but a moment, the Shogun's blade would have taken my life. Safe to say, were it not for my previous experiences in combat, my skills would not have been up to the challenge. I would most certainly have been defeated. And through it all, you also had your part to play. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma. But don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I will be sure to remind the Tenryou and Yashiro commissions of their duties in this regard. It's not only the monsters that I am worried about. I'm concerned about what else might escape from the sacred Sakura.
That's a good question.
That's a tough one, all right. There's plenty more besides memories held in the ley lines.
Since you clearly understand, perhaps you could think about making an effort too. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
Yai Miko said nothing of the sort. And the traveler has some nerve making up spurious claims about her while she is still present.
Lies.
Some words are not to be passed on.
I place my god in your capable hands. Those were
you
her
don't want
words.
to know the cost of betraying me. Just think of the things I said to you as our little secret. Understood?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about our love.
Nothing. Ooh, I suddenly want some fried tofu.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Next. Oh my god.
Many challenges still lie ahead for...
I was tricked at the last second. I'm just gonna have to scroll down. This is easier.
Many challenges
No,
still lie
you still
ahead
talk
for
to Yaimika,
Inazuma,
it's just, it
but
triggers the
I
same
am
thing.
prepared for them.
Okay, so no matter who I talk to, they do the same thing.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done.
Narukami, please.
Does what?
That's the end of the Raiden Shogun Quest 2.
Hooray! Well, cool. I guess that's a good stopping point then. Okay, so in general, okay, I need to. Is there any other story quest that I have activated that I need to do? Do you know? Thought there was, but I
don't think so.
Like this one. What's this one? Get the butterfly flutters away.
That's the Hu Tao quest.
Okay, that's oh, that's right, because I do have two other girls.
Wangcheng Funeral Parlor.
Yeah, Hu Tao, and then the other one's Gan Yu, the one above it, probably. Okay, so I do technically have two activated.
But neither of them are related to the chasm.
Okay, so I could actually next week start the chasm if I wanted to. And this is this the chasm stuff? Or am I, what is this?
It was the top. It's the top two things.
Okay. What's going on with this? Lower chasm. Do I have to complete?
There are probably some other things that are related to chasm in the world quests, but those are the two main quests in the chasm that you have to complete.
Where did the spirit stone? Where's Spirit Stone?
You have to complete the other quest first. The second quest for the thing, the unexpected reunion.
Okay. Oh, this one right here. Okay. Well, I'll put that on navigation for next week.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always
All
ready.
right. So I'll send it right there then. All right. Well, cool. This is a really cool side. Well, yeah. I like how in general with the character quest, they seem to all have like a special cutscene at the end. Like a really.
Yeah, and they just get better and better.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. Even though this one may be one of the top ones, right? You were saying?
Yeah, I think the Shinha quest is my absolute favorite right now, but
right.
But that one is definitely top tier.
Yeah,
like it just gets me crying every time because there's just so much emotion there.
Yeah, I can see that, and I do like how they. I mean, I guess I wasn't like really realizing about this 500, year incident. And that's the area you're talking about. That's like probably going to be the last area of this game, right? Like the last nation.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Or they'll do all 7, and then this area opens up for some reason. It's like the final area, the real final area.
It's a fan theory.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's just.
But yeah, I do like how they, if you're like paying attention enough, or I don't know, it gets pretty obvious after a while. You're like, okay, there's something going on with this incident. So.
Yeah, and like I said, I just love how they're building up the pieces. We learn about the Archon War, which has a lot of problems because. One of the things about the Archon War was the heavenly principles basically just said there are too many gods. Limit yourself to 7. And the war between the gods started.
Right, and this is
until only 7 really remained.
I was gonna say this is though not 500 years ago, but like 3,000 or something, like, right?
Yeah, it was like 3,000 or 4,000 years ago.
That's awesome.
And the 4 that came out on top were Venti, which
people are like, what?
I don't know how. The Raiden Shogun, which Raiden Shogun / Makoto, they're kind of the same person, so I guess they got away with that.
Yeah.
God, if they made Makoto kill her sister, God, that would have been fucked up. Or the other way around.
Yeah.
Zhongli, of course.
Yep.
The CEO of GEO, like, he's going to win.
Yeah.
Then there's Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, which there was never a question that she would have been one of them.
Right.
And then there's the Tsaritsa of Shazanaya, which we haven't really met yet or know much about, except that she's a bitch. And then we have the two leaders we have the leader of Fontaine and Natla, which are Fontaine is the next area, which will probably come out next year, which is like
you said that's a fire area, right?
Water.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the fire area, and then Snezhnaya, and
this
then
is
possibly Conria.
The ice area is the last.
Yeah.
Unless it's something else. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, we do this every Sunday / Monday. Me and Horn just go through Genshin Impact. And Chasms is next, and then I go into Sumeru afterwards, and I may do a side quest here and there, like because there's a lot of character quests I still have not done. Actually, probably more than half. So yeah, thanks all for coming, and you have a good night. Bye-bye.
You gonna host someone?
Oh, I'm definitely hosting someone. I do that and the stream ending. So
Looks like you're probably gonna
I'm gonna hit Chroma.
host. Yeah.
Absolutely, Chroma. Chroma is amazing. And you will all see in just a sec. All right, bye-bye.